Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Baxter Student Ambassador Program webinar. Presenting for us this time is Charlene Patron, one of our BSAP finalists from Seneca College. Hi, Charlene, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So just before we get started, I'd like to quickly introduce a few of the people attending today's webinar. We have Ed Bennington from Seneca College, Carol Greenwood from the Tourism Industry Association of Ontario, Dennis Smith from SCAL Canada, and a representative from ACTA will be viewing the webinar as well. Here at Baxter Media, we have Wendy McClung, Emily McClung, Ashley Rochford, and I'm Dan McDonald. So for everyone viewing today's webinar on the computer, if you have any questions for us during the presentation, just submit your questions into the Q&A box found in your Zoom toolbar, and those questions will be answered after the presentation has finished. Okay, Charlene, if you'd like to go ahead and share your screen, you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you very much.
Great, we can see it.
Perfect. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. My name is Charlene Patron, and I'm a flight services student from Seneca College. As much as I would love to talk about myself for the entire presentation, I have something else on the agenda today. But if you would like more information about me, you can find me on LinkedIn. Before I begin, I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude for having been made a finalist in the 2018 Baxter Student Ambassador Program. Being a finalist is not only an honor for myself, but for the college and program I represent. I hope to make Seneca proud. I invite you all to take a moment and think about how we Canadians travel. What is involved in a vacation, holiday, or a business trip? Canadians have been traveling with more convenience and comfort in the past 40 years due to an organization called ACTA, the Association of Canadian Travel Agencies, headquartered in Mississauga and was established in 1977. But what is ACTA? ACTA is an industry-led, nonprofit, membership-based organization. They're a national trade association that represents Canada's tourism industry and the interests of Canadian tourists. From airlines, rail lines, and cruise lines, to car rentals and hotels, ACTA has played a part in making a Canadian traveler's journey easier. Currently, ACTA holds over 1,200 members, which employs over 12,000 travel professionals. There are 7 regional councils of ACTA and the 12-member board of directors. The 7 regional councils of ACTA represent the Atlantic, Quebec, Ontario, Manitoba and Nunavut, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Northwest Territories, British Columbia, and the Yukon, respectively. But what does ACTA do? To ensure consumers have professional and meaningful travel counseling by providing effective leadership in a number of key strategic areas on behalf of the retail travel industry members. In order to achieve what ACTA promises in their mandate, the organization has 4 main strategies: to advocate, educate and elevate, promote, and to connect. Advocate, in the best interest of the retail travel industry. For 40 years, ACTA has been a single strong voice for the Canadian traveler. From concerns of insurance, fraud, taxes, fees, and surcharges, ACTA has been involved in making changes or voicing their concerns. The organization is continuously involved in the major conversations that change our way of traveling. They are an active partner in the Fraud Prevention Group and the likes of IATA, the International Air Transport Association, and the Canadian Transportation Agency listen to the outcries of ACTA. Using their influence, ACTA takes issues to the decision makers. They take the fight to the federal constituents across the country, utilizing opportunities to speak with them in one-on-one settings and town hall forums. ACTA always looks out for the travel consumer. For instance, in 2010, the Canadian government implemented stricter advertising rules, forcing airlines to state the amount of taxes and fees added to their flights. But that excludes surcharges such as those for fuel. It is up to the travel agent to inform the consumer about these surcharges. Due to the market, some airlines have already increased their base fares to include the fuel cost, considering that fuel is a necessity for the airline to operate. But some airlines have yet to follow suit. ACTA remains on top of the issue and works to inform its members as more information or changes come to light. And you may be wondering why the Costco travel logo is displayed here. Well, it turns out that ACTA members were concerned that Costco Travel was selling discounted Canadian travel products. After ACTA's careful investigation, they found that airlines were selling seats directly to Costco with lower contract rates, thus not actually discounting Canadian products at all. It goes to show how diligent our ACTA members are. Another major battle that ACTA is fighting for is the travelers' consumer protection, when their money is put at risk because of a travel supplier's failure. Currently, in Ontario, Quebec, and BC are the only provinces to offer this, but ACTA is doing what it takes to educate others so that the federal government can make consumer protection programs the Canadian standard in travel. To educate and elevate the industry's standards and professionalism through certification, accreditation, and other learning opportunities. Online, you can gain access to all the resources necessary for you to become a certified travel counselor or certified travel manager through the ACTA campus. These professional designations are recognized throughout Canada as some of the most qualified travel professionals. ACTA campus also offers the Saskatchewan and British Columbia insurance exams online for its members. Since one of ACTA's major partners are the Air Canada team, the campus offers ACE certification. Travel agents who complete their Air Canada Global Sales University curriculum can become certified Air Canada experts to better offer Air Canada products to their clients. These modules cover airport procedures, hubs, zonal boarding, Air Canada Rouge, and Air Canada Vacations, in addition to Air Canada's corporate rewards programs. And that's not all. ACTA is involved with other travel organizations to set up conferences for their members, in addition to webinars to build on the knowledge these travel agents already possess. For instance, the Social Media and Selling Travel, What You Need to Know webinar is scheduled for today and is offered in both English and in French. Promote the value of the retail travel industry to the traveling public. ACTA wants Canadian travelers to be the best, to have the best experience possible. But due to the convenience of booking holidays on your own, Canadians are now putting themselves at risk to certain travel issues or frustrations. As ACTA states, without a travel agent, you're on your own. ACTA works with media outlets such as CTV and Global to promote the travel industry and its travel agents. They bring to light the importance of travel health insurance, Canadian travel trends, the health and safety status of particular destinations in the wake of such events like tourism, hurricanes, flooding, and illness. Each of these things affect the consumer's travel decisions, and ACTA wants to keep them as informed as possible so that they can be fulfilled by the decisions they make for themselves, family members, and their employees. It's important to get it right because travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. To connect our members with information, contracts, and programs. One can see so much further when standing on the shoulders of giants. ACTA actively connects its members with others in the industry to ensure that their members are as up-to-date and innovative within the travel industry as possible. So much more is achievable with the help and guidance of others, and ACTA fosters these sorts of relationships. Upon receiving your membership welcome package, new members are given corporate partner information, discounts, access to new loyalty programs, exclusive offers, and details of ACTA resources available to them. ACTA proudly partners with travel suppliers throughout Canada to provide consumers with the best possible products. Their partners include Air Canada, Marriott International, Porter, and Toronto Pearson Airport, or the GTAA, and many more. ACTA not only works with their partners to make a better travel environment for Canadians, they're also involved in endorsements with other organizations to promote values that align with ACTA's core foundation. One of their endorsements is with Hope Air, a program that allows low-income Canadian families to travel so that they can receive specialized medical care. Since 1986, Hope Air has given over 70,000 free flights to families of all ages and illnesses. They provide a volunteer pilot program, flight purchase programs, and commercial airline donation programs to help raise revenue for those in need of this organization's special services. Candy, Cats and Dogs International, promotes compassionate tourism for a compassionate world. They aim to protect the lives of stray dogs and cats through spay, neuter, adoption, and educational programs. This is supported and funded by the travel industry, travelers, and other pet lovers. A single twig breaks, but the bundle of twigs is strong. ACTA believes that we must all participate in the welfare of animals as well as tourism as a whole. Another cause that ACTA proudly endorses is Beyond Borders to help stop child sex tourism. Cybertip.ca or cyberaid.ca allows travelers to report any suspicions they may experience. The group also promotes safe internet use through tutorials and articles to better educate the children and their public. Tourism Cares is a program designed to educate travelers of the charitable side of tourism. ACTA wants its travel agents to take the certification courses offered by Tourism Cares to spread the news on how we as travel professionals and fellow travelers can give back to our communities as well as volunteer while on vacation. ACTA travel agents can better guide those who wish to give back by providing them with better counseling on how to participate in voluntourism. This way, travelers can make better informed decisions. With that all said and done, what does an informed decision by a traveler look like? It's being presented with all the information available to make the best possible decision for whatever purpose you desire. Travelers enjoy the autonomy of booking their flights directly from airlines or hotel rooms from sites like hotel.ca. And many travelers feel that they're comfortable with the amount of risk they take when choosing this course of action for their holidays, but it can often lead to disappointment. They often miscalculate the amount of risk they experience. Airbnb and Travelocity has ratings and customer reviews available to the consumer but these aren't the most consistent or telling of the product you're buying. This is where a travel agent is key. Firstly, they're your advocate. In the unfortunate event that something goes awry during your vacation, your travel agent will be the one who settles the scores with your travel suppliers. From room upgrades to rebooking flights, your agent is yours to lean on. They educate. They educate you on every aspect of your experience, from visa and passport requirements to the best local experiences to chase. Your travel agent will have the inside information to make your trip unforgettable. They'll also keep you aware of any travel advisories in your destination regarding health or safety. They promote the right trip for you. By asking the right questions and getting to know you as a traveler, a good travel agent can lead you to put all of the puzzle pieces of your vacation together. They use their expertise to customize products so that you don't waste your precious time or money. And lastly, they connect you with special passes, upgrades, and little things that add up to an amazing experience. That's because a travel agent's social capital is so great. Much like the connections ACTA provides their members, a travel agent can make the right introductions for you as a traveler. Now ponder. Have you ever seen a businessman sleeping in a hotel lobby? Why would a businessman or woman be sleeping in the lobby of a hotel? Simple. The room isn't ready yet. Many people experience this inconvenience because they book their trips without a travel agent. Imagine you're traveling to Paris for a business trip. You've booked the trip online, but had difficulty gathering all of the documents you needed for this weekend trip, and you brought that frustration with you onto your flight. For some reason, your takeoff is delayed for half an hour, and they've run out of the meal that you wanted. After you land, you arrive at your hotel only to realize that you can't check in until 2 p.m., and it's only 9. You hobble over to the nearest club chair, and you nap. Had you booked with an agent, you could have had an action plan or an advocate. The agent could have booked the room for you a day before your arrival, communicating with the hotel to let them know that you'll arrive at 9 a.m. the following day. Now imagine you had booked with an ACTA-affiliated travel agent. Imagine that you land at 8 a.m., still groggy from the frustrations you brought with you from Canada. You gather your luggage and travel to the hotel, and next thing you know, it's 9 a.m. You approach the check-in desk, juggling your belongings. Not only is the check-in smooth, but you've been given access to your room straight away, and everything has been prepared beforehand. You go straight to taking your travel clothes off and catch a quick nap before heading in. Now take a deep breath and exhale as if you were that business person. That right there is what ACTA strives to achieve. The peace of mind travelers experience when they know that their vacation, business trip, or holiday has been expertly planned by an ACTA-affiliated travel agent. No loose ends. Isn't that better than napping for 5 hours in a club chair? Again, my name is Charlene Patron, and I would like to thank you all for listening. I hope that your next trip is carefully curated by an ACTA-affiliated travel agent and that it enriches every aspect of your life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Charlene. We'll allow a few minutes now for people to submit any questions they may have into the chat box or the Q&A box so that I can read them out for Charlene. Emily here at Baxter Media has a question.
Hi, Charlene. Thanks for your great presentation. We were just wondering, after you graduate, what would you like to do? What's your sort of your dream job?
My dream job would be to be a flight attendant for one of Canada's great airlines. I really look forward to the opportunity to share my smile up at 30,000 feet.
That should be the tagline for one of the airlines. That sounds really good. Thank you. That was great.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
I like that.
Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on the Q&A box and the chat box here for anyone that might have any more questions to submit. Yeah, we'll allow another minute or so, or 30 seconds. Dennis from Skull Canada says, excellent, no questions from me. Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis.
All right, I do believe that's it for the Q&A session, but I'd like to thank everyone that tuned in the webinar today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. And Charlene, thanks again for presenting for us.
Oh, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much for participating in the 2018 Baxter Student Ambassador Program, and we shall be in touch.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
You as well.